Business 101 students, welcome back to our weekly chat. Today is 6/28/2022, and we are working on the next section, chapters 9 and 10. Chapter 9, finance, acquiring, and using funds to maximize value. So chapter 9 from the text, which there's a PowerPoint posted and a homework assignment. It focuses more on publicly traded companies, and if you are a financial manager or working in the finance department, if you are the CFO, how do you maximize the resources that you have, right? And how do you utilize those? How do you manage investments that your company might have? And so for us, though, the other thing about this is they use some of the same tactics that we use to manage our own resources, especially during inflationary times, right? We try to stretch the dollar. We find new ways. We find new avenues, right, that might be cheaper, save us money, things like that. Now, I hear one of my golden retrievers barking in the background. So we'll keep moving forward, though. And so that is the chapter 9, talking about finance. And when we get into the ENT class, we'll talk a lot more about if you are starting a business, make sure you're maximizing all the resources that are available to you, right? So that would mean making sure that you're using the Small Business Development Center, making sure that you're using grants that are available to you and things like that. Chapter 10, financial markets. So allocating financial resources. So thinking about the markets and how they work. There is a video that goes along with that, The Financial Physician. It actually is a little bit longer. It's about 30 minutes, but it's well worth it. It kind of lays out, especially to a college audience, how kind of the markets work, talks about IPOs. The Financial Physician is also a little bit cynical as to who can be involved in certain things and who gets invited to an IPO, things like that. So it's a very interesting video. Make sure that you tune into that video and take time to watch it. He does have a whole podcast. If you enjoy what he has to say, you might want to tune into that. And this is just one video, a video that's actually a video of his podcast that he does over the radio or via pod, right? So a little bit of housekeeping work. Today is the last day that you can officially withdraw yourself. If you are struggling, and I have a few students that are, you can email me, you can text me, you can call the school, you can email or call Andrea Obart. She is our student success coach, and she will help walk you through. We understand that things happen to students, right? We've all been students. And me working on my dissertation right now, I'm still a student, right? I've been a student for the last, 4 or 5 years, above and beyond the 3 years I spent working on my MBA and the 4+ years that I spent in my undergrad. So I've been around students basically for the last, most of my adult life, either a student or around students or both. So I know things happen, but if these 8-week courses go really quickly, and we are in week 5. So if you are behind and struggling, please reach out and we will find an option for you. Maybe the best option is for you to complete the course in the fall term, right? 8 weeks, not that much. You can do it in the fall term, that first 8 weeks or second 8 weeks. It's offered again. I offer it bricks and mortar on campus, or I offer it online as well. And we use the same text. We'll be using the same text in the fall. Now, that being said, I have a couple of you that have emailed me about midterm issues. Make sure that you get those midterms to me ASAP, right? So that you can get credit for those. Homework, we are through chapter 8. Make sure that you have chapters 1 through 8 in homework sent to me so that I have that, right? We have 2 discussions that have posted. So if you have all of your work in and you know that you have it in you, outside of your midterm, you're looking at 100%, right? I'm still working on moving everything from my grade book into and I'll show you what's happening there. My other golden retriever is trying to escape, right? My room. And I had one of my children sleep on the couch in my office last night for whatever reason, right? So, that being said, something is going on with my screen. There we go. That being said, chapters 9 and 10, midterm, make sure that you get that into me, reach out to me at any point. This midterm grades do go out in the next 2 days, and I will have those on. Look, she got it. There she goes. She got it. She opened the door. Rascal, for any of you that have pets. Rascals. The other one's out in the other room barking. So, and I'm getting ready for a jog. If you're wondering why it's casual Tuesday, right? Here are my shoes. Just put those on and I'll be ready to go. Right? Get a little exercise before it gets too hot again. And so thinking about how you're moving forward with this class. We have some fun stuff coming up. I will talk to you a little bit about the project, but I will reach out to you later this week and talk to you about midterms, make sure that you have all of your grades in. Most of you are doing really well, though, and I have most of the homeworks for the whole entire class turned in. Your discussions are all noted, so I will have those grades up in the next 2 days so that you have those. On Blackboard as well. I know it's a little tricky. I'm still getting used to this newer Blackboard. I used the old version for 20 plus years, and then they came out with Blackboard, the next version, which you'd think would be similar, right, to the old version. Completely different. Some of you that have, interfaces that you use at work or, maybe at another school, you get used to, and then they change it, right? They change how they operate, and they completely change it at 100%. So I'm still getting used to some of our things going on with our Blackboard. So questions for me, as always, reach out, crobertson@ec3pa.org. You can text me, 814-490-6473. Andrea Obert, Obert at ec3pa.org, or call the school if you need help, right? Have a wonderful day, and I will talk with you. I will be back here in the next couple days to talk to you a little bit about your midterm grades and moving forward. So again, 9 and 10 for this week, and they are up and posted. And the video, I will put that link in with the email I send. Have a wonderful afternoon.